But Christ being come a high priest of good things to come, by a greater and a more perfect tabernacle, not made with his hands, that is to say, not of this building. What I want to underscore here is that Christ is a priest of things to come. Christ came from the future, because it says here that he is the priest from the things to come, aka future. Things to come means future, right? That's just plain old English. And it's interesting that he came with a tabernacle. As we know, Christ was born with nothing, just like a human being, right? He didn't bring anything with him. But here it says he came with a better tabernacle. Well, he didn't have a tent on his back. He didn't have a... You understand? But he came with it. It's written, so it's true. What is it? And then in Revelations, it explains what that is. It explains what the future is. Hence, revelations about the future. Tabernacle is God with his people. There is really no tabernacle in that new town, in that new world. There is no building per se, but the building, the real tabernacle of the future, is God with people as one. That's his plan. That's his... God had this vision. He had this idea. He had this future in mind, and he started creating all these things. It's not that he needs our help in any of it. He doesn't. But it's just his idea, his architecture, his future, and he's building it. And our serving him is actually serving us. Because his future and his idea of the future is really for us. You see, it's for us to have a really good future. It's for us to have a different world where there's no sickness, where there's no confusion, there is no experiences that you have to go through to understand yourself and God. The future that God has in mind, and had in mind originally, is for his Son to have a bride, and he's building a city for them. That's it. And our part, how we can serve God, is to participate in this idea, to participate in this plan, and it actually serves us more because we have a future, because we have something absolutely amazing to come that nothing here can even compare. So God has an original plan that he had in mind, that he kept a secret. When he created humanity and this world and the universe and the stars and the moon, planets and galaxies, etc., when he created all of it, he hid his original plan that he had all along, which is to create a completely different creation of different materials, not of these things that we know of, but different. He revealed that plan ultimately through his Son. He said, okay, here's the real thing that I'm after here. All the other things were foreshadowing, they were showing, they were talking about the future, but they weren't the future itself. And that's this that we see here. This isn't the future, folks. This is the past. In fact, it's gone. So these bodies that we have, right? This food that we eat, this air that we breathe, the water that we drink, these are things that foreshadow. They're merely shadows of the future. The future is much better. We'll have different bodies, completely different than this one, that will also feel like we feel this body. We walk in it, we sense it, we use it. We will have brand new bodies that are ready for us, waiting for us in the future. But we will sense them, they're real, but they're different. They're not made out of the elements that we know. And the sun won't exist there, because God himself will provide. He is brighter than the sun, and he's the creator of all the suns. But he is bigger. This future is real, and so he revealed this future through his Son. He revealed the true tabernacle. He revealed the true earth. He revealed the true sky, heaven. He revealed the true kingdom and dominion through his Son and his disciples, and John documented a part of it. Because We know that it's just a part of it because the angel told him, don't write this part down. So we know that he saw more, and I'm sure he couldn't even see everything, but he saw what God wanted to reveal to him. This future is coming. And God, that was his plan originally. And how can we serve God? Well, you can't. But if you participate in his plan, which really serves you, because it's really for you. It's for you to have a good future. If you decide to be part of that plan, you're serving God because you're not going against him. You're saying, God, your plan is my plan. I want to be your slave, your partner, I want to be part of this. Can I be part of this? Can I be part of this idea that you're after? But the huge difference is that we were all born in this body, in this earth, and we had no choice, none of us. None of us had a decision to make. Okay, I feel like being born now. None of us not a single human being remembers when they were born. And so we had no choice. You were born, and here you are. Thank you very much. You didn't choose your parents, you didn't choose your siblings, you didn't choose the country you were born in, you didn't choose the time you were born in. You didn't have a choice, right? The difference of the future world is you have a choice. God wanted to create a being that had a choice. The fact that you were created, you didn't have a choice, right? But the fact that you now can choose whether to be part of the future or not, that is your choice. So this was his original idea. It was all revealed. And our servitude to God, or our service to God, is really just to participate in this plan. Participating, being one in this construction. And yes, everyone said, by the Spirit, all of the things you've said, is really for that, right? It's really for the construction of the new Jerusalem, the new tabernacle. We understand these things, and a real example is somebody decides to build a house, and you see that it's being built, and you have a choice, and you say, can I help you? And then you know what that is. You participate, you do things, and you're serving the person, you're helping the person. Now, does he need you? Not really. But what he says is, if you participate, you'll be rewarded. I mean, it's really is an amazing opportunity to be part of that future, and you get to choose. If you don't participate in this plan, you're not interested in it. You're not reading about it. You're not curious. You're not, of course you won't know what to do. But that's how you serve God. Again, it's not that you can give him something he doesn't have. But you're participating in this thing that he's doing. He's a creator. He's creating something new, like he was creating in the beginning. And that was really this creation that we're talking about. And he's doing that now with an opportunity that you can be part of that. You get to choose whether to be part of that creation. That's the difference. Isn't that interesting? And by being part of his creation, you are serving him in his grand plan.